Well, hello there, konnichiwa, and good morning to you all. So this will now be my review for Fairy Tale Manga Chapter 346 called The Law of Regression. And basically this episode has one, three moments, three main moments. Uh, the first moment is about Erza that at the start of this chapter she is still kind of struggling to understand how can she uses his magic and how can she fight because she is feeling that his magic is lower, he cannot use his full power, and then when she is struggling with these thoughts we see the appearance of Minerva, and this kind of surprises Erza, but Minerva basically explains that his only goal is to be with stronger guilds, with guilds with power, either in the light of the day or in the underground. Uh, that really don't bother her because she basically wants to be with guilds that are strong and have power. And she kind of gives the hint that is also that his goal is more than that, but she does not develop the idea further. And then she says, "So let's resume our fight." Then we go to Natsu, and that's the second moment. And before, because before of that, uh, um, Minerva does confirm that this magic that is affecting her, and also Natsu, was cast by the other guy that came with her, and is called regression magic or regression law. So then we go to Natsu and the other guy that are also fighting, and this guy also explains between Natsu kind of feels the same as Erza because he cannot use his powers uh, completely well. And then this guy explains that the magic that he casts basically affects not only the body but the quality of magic, and also the defense abilities of the one that is under this magic. And then eventually Natsu kind of tricks the guy and kind of escapes. And then we see that the guy kind of drops the mask, and the guy says something according to this scanlation that soon you will learn how powerful are the non-human creatures. And the guy, in fact, he kind of feels or appears like to be a orc, something like that. And then the third moment is about Lucy and Wendy that are still walking to the village, and they are being followed by two guys of the treasure hunters guild. And then we have a little of comedy there. And then basically the guy with the sword kind of says that they now want to take Lucy's keys away. And Wendy does not want to fight because they are there to save the village. The treasure hunters say they don't care about it. That's the law of the treasure hunters. Unless they got a treasure, or the only thing that interests them is the treasure they can get, not the persons, not the situations, so and so far. Uh, and then the guy kind of grabs the sword and kind of wounds one of the giants that is in stone, and that kind of infuriates Wendy because she says that he, he should not do it because they are still alive, and he again says we don't care. And Basically, then the other guy, the sniper guy, appeared, and they kind of began attacking Wendy and Lucy. But then Flare appeared, and eventually Flare dispelled the attack. And Flare also has the mark of Succubus Eye. That was kind of strange, but well, okay. Um, so Flare is also in Succubus Eye. Okay. Why? I don't know. We need to see. But if she is in Succubus Eye, why did she help Wendy and Lucy? Supposedly, she should be working with Minerva and these other guys. So I don't know what's going on there. But eventually Flair says that no, because the treasure hunters are saying that they are three guys against two women. And then Flair steps in and says no, these are three women versus three guys. So, and that's the basically the chapter. So, well, we have a little of story progression in this chapter. We learn what are the consequences of the magic that this guy is casting. Uh, we also learn that the guy, well, apparently the guy is not human, so what this implies that Sukuluzai is a dark guild that possess several mages that are non-human or that belong to other races eventually, maybe, and that they use powers because Minerva alludes to it that she, when she entered this dark guild, she discovered a lot of magics that she does not know that existed. So this is interesting. So I'm quite curious to learn a little more about Sukubuzai. Uh, and what are their goals? Because we still don't get why they are here. But and also we see that the treasure hunters, uh, besides being goofy and such, they are also earthless bastards, basically, that only see profit. Uh, so it's in a way interesting. So I guess from what I understand from the title for next week will be a fight between Wendy, Lucy and Flair against the three guys of the treasure hunters. We will have to see what's going on, and well, I'm also interested to see how Erza will deal with Minerva, because she does not have the abilities she usually possesses in his adult form, and what will happen to Natsu. So that's it. So the chapter was a good one. We get some story progression, we get some story development and some explanation. So it was a good chapter. So this is my review for Fairy Tail Manga chapter 346. Hope you enjoy. Stay well. Peace. See you soon.